Hello, welcome back to Scrappy Adam, and thanks for joining me today for Mixed Media Frenzy. This is the first time that I have ever joined this hop, and I'm really excited to be here. So, thank you for letting me join, everybody. So, today for Mixed Media Frenzy, we are lifting this scrapbook page by Missy Widden for Paige Evans' design team. I love Missy's pages. They're always so bright, colourful, and full of mixed media. Now, I am not a mixed media kind of guy. I don't do it all that often, although I have done it a lot more recently. So you may find it a bit strange that I've joined a mixed media hop, but I wanted to get involved and give it a go. So I thought I would. So here I am. So what I am going to do is, if anybody watched my haul video this morning, you will have seen that I was super excited about Doodlebug's Fun at the Park. And so what I am going to use is Doodlebug's Fun at the Park. And I have cut 5 tags, and I'm going to put the tags along here like so. And what I'm going to do is basically use some acrylic paint, tissue paper, and create a background here, and then layer up the tags, stick them down, do something with this thread, and then create from there. And I will stick my photo sort of somewhere there. That is very technical. Now, Missy has got her photos nestled in, so I may well do that, or I may go rogue and put it down here. I don't know yet. So, as I said, I am most definitely not a mixed media expert. I'm not even a mixed media beginner, to be fair. I am pre-beginner, but I am giving it a try a lot more than I used to. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know if this is going to work or not, I've never done it. I just thought I'm going to give it a try. So all I've got is a piece of tissue paper and some acrylic paint, and I'm just going to spread the paint across here, and then I want 3 areas, so I'm going to do red, yellow and blue. Now, some of the tags don't have the yellow, but I'm going to bring in the yellow from photo matting and photos and embellishments. So I think I'm going to go red, yellow, blue, I think. So I'm basically just going to go like this. And I want to get quite a good coverage because we all know I don't do white space very well. So just something like that. That's literally all I'm doing. So that is the red. Then we've got a yellow. Now, because I don't do mixed media very often, I haven't invested in mixed media products. I do have quite the stash building, but I haven't invested in good quality or anything yet. So these acrylic paints are from the Works in the UK, and they're Crawford and Black. I have no idea if they're any good, but it's what I'm using. And until I get into it properly, I don't really want to invest in decent stuff, if you know what I mean. So then I'm just coming in with some yellow, and I like the different shades of it, and I don't mind if I cross over. So I'm just going to go like this. Now I don't want as much yellow as I do red and blue. So like so. So there is the yellow done, and it's very messy. It's not perfect by any means whatsoever, but that is fine with me. See, I've already got it all over me. Then let's turn this around, and we'll go for some blue. This is sort of a blue that I'm hoping matches the collection. So then we've got the blue there. Let me pull this over so you can actually see what I'm doing. This is the first time I've really done proper mixed media on camera. So hopefully it's alright. As I say, if you want an expert tutorial, look in the description down below because there are some amazing mixed media scrappers there. So come on with the blue, and I'm going to go over into the yellow a bit, like so. Then I do wonder if I can do it there. So I just want a bit more red here. So let's try. There we go. Oh, now I've got the plastic on there. This is why I don't do mixed media. I am like the messiest ever. Okay, let me get rid of that. So I'm covered in paint, and I've got paint there, but that's okay. So that is where my layout is starting from. I'm going to set that aside and dry and do some other bits, then come back and we're going to layer the tags on top. So the tags are going to go here. So you're going to see it peeking through and peeking through at the top and the bottom. You're not going to see a big bump. I will probably trim the page and back it. Got a bit of red in there, but that's okay. And then I will probably bring in some Bramble Fox Magical Memories collection because they've got loads of Disney bits and some of the Doodlebug, and that's going to be it. But let's wait for this to dry, then we will come back and get the tags, title and embellishments done, and the photos of course. So let's give this time to dry. So we've got dry paint, and so I am going to add a little bit more. I've got my Fun at the Park box of goodies out, and I've got my tags and twine. I've also pulled out the Magical Memories collection from Bramble Fox. For anybody that's not seen it, I'll just show you quickly. So we've got lots of lovely bits. Mickey ears, Wish Upon a Star. I love these border pieces. Another Magical Memories, and then a Best Day Ever. And then we've also got sprinkly bits. So we've got Mickey heads in red, yellow, black, and stars in red, yellow, black, and blue. So I will be pulling some of those in. I've got this stencil, which is from Sandy, State Goddess, at Scrapping Reflections. And what I thought is I'll use my Memento ink in Tuxedo Black. If I can get my little blending tool. So I always have this one in black. Just stays like that because I've got a few of these. And to get some of the black colour in, I'm just going to very randomly literally just go down like so. So we'll put a bit over here, and I'm not paying much attention at all to where this goes because I want it to be quite random. So we'll just go like so. So I'm happy with that. So we've got some Mickey heads there now. So let me put this away. That's about as far as my mixed media goes, and that's more than I would normally do, to be fair. I just wanted to show you, I mentioned before that I haven't really invested in much mixed media stuff or expensive mixed media stuff. So this is what I've got for acrylic paints. I've got a couple of these. This is the one with the most colours in it. And that was just a few quid from the works, I think. And that's all I've used for the background. So it doesn't have to be anything expensive. And what I'm going to do, actually, we'll do some splatters in Shimmer's Vibes Before Dawn once everything's on. I've also got these scattering pieces, acrylic and wood. These are, again, from Scrapping Reflections, so we might bring those in. And we've got this stamp set from Art by Marlene at Studio Light, and it's the exclusive textures set. So I thought we might use one of my favourite ones. Got my acrylic block. I'll use the Memento ink again. And just put a few of these here and there. Again, I'm not really paying much attention, as you can see. Very rough, like so. So there is that. I might add some more of those once everything's on the page. We shall see. So now it's time to get our tags on. So what I thought is I would layer these across the page. So much like the inspiration layout from Missy Widden. So something like so. So, and I am going to adhere them down with my usual tape. I may well go back after to do it with some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive or some other wet glue, because obviously there is all that paint, so we do want it to stick. So I'm going to layer them at different heights. I don't want them to fall off because I don't want to have to get them back on. So where should we got that one? So like so. Now in the layout from Missy, she has excuse me, she has got her photos nestled within the tags, and if I'm being honest, I'm probably not going to do that. So then I need to just cut this, and I'm going to cut it about there because I do want the thread to sort of just dangle, so something like that. I will pop it up later, but not just yet. So let's do that like so. So there is the base of it. Now what I'm going to do is just grab my photos, and I'm probably going to matte the page to give it a bit of colour. Grab my photos, matte them, and I'm thinking my photos are going to go down here. I don't mind if this is covered, and I don't mind if some of it is covered. I just don't want to plonk a photo on there. So I'll probably put my photo there and embellish around it a little bit, and that'll be it. So give me 2 minutes and we'll be back to do the next part. I'm going to document. I have documented some photos from this particular event before, but I've not done them in that we took loads of photos basically, and I want to document them all, so why not? So it's when we met Sorcerer's Mickey in Orlando, and it's a picture of Mick, Tom and me and Mickey. It's not the best picture of me, but it is what it is. So I'm going to cut those down and use those two down here. I'm going to matte my whole layout on this firework paper, which is Magical Show from Fun at the Park. Then I'm going to matte my photos twice. I'm going to matte it on the reverse of that because I'm gut it. And then I'm going to matte it on this awesome star paper. And then I think I might cut one of these strips out and use that some way around my photo cluster. Then I did think in the small book, we've got small tags and we've also got small cards. So I might cut a couple of those out. I'm not sure yet. We do have a lot of embellishments to call upon, and no doubt we will have good fun choosing which ones to pull out. So let me get the paper cut and I'll be back with you. That's all the paper layers done, and what I've done is I've matted it on that firework paper, which I did gut, and I will washi tape the edges. I matted my photos on the reverse of the firework paper and the star paper, so I've got a double mat, and I've stuck this one up on foam, and I've also put a bit of a strip there as a bit of a shelf for the photos. And I have to say, I really like how this is looking. It's quite similar to the bubble wrap one that I did, if you saw that video a while ago. So it is going to be a sort of companion page for that one. As I always do in the sketches and anything else that we do, scrap lifts, I have gone a bit rogue, to be fair. The photo should be up here, but hopefully it still counts. And hopefully you like it. What I've done is I've pulled the twine and I'm leaving it so that it's quite ruffled up there. So it adds quite a lot of dimension and texture. Now I would like to get, I don't know if it's going to work, but I'd like to get this perspectives in from the awesome Bramble Fox. Now, if you have never ordered from Bramble Fox, I can't recommend them enough. Morag, who owns it, is so lovely, and she'll sort you out with some amazing pieces. I don't know if they've still got these Magic Memories collection in, but if you want to check them out anyway, there is the website details, if you can see that. And it's all UK made. So I did think about having this here, but I think it's too big realistically, which is a shame, but I have got others, so let's see what else we've got. We've got Magic Memories. I wonder if that will work. Yeah, let's get that in. Just got to peel. So when you get your acrylic pieces, Bramble Fox call them perspectives, so it's got an X in it, but they are basically acrylic. They're acrylic pieces, and I'm sure you've all used them many a time. So when you get it, you'll get it and there'll be a film on it. So you just have to peel that off. If you haven't got any nails like me, it can be a bit difficult. There we go. There is some on both sides as well. So let's just peel that side off. Comes off relatively easy once you've found the end. There we go. Sorted. I usually use Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to adhere them on. I just put a bit, I don't put it everywhere, just a bit. It's coming out a little bit too fast, but we'll work with that. There we go. Hopefully Jean, who follows along, and Cheryl, who follows along. Well, you all follow along, and I appreciate it so much, but Jean and Cheryl sometimes laugh at my going rogue, shall we say, because sometimes I can go a little bit too rogue, but hopefully I haven't for this one. So there is that. So I'm loving how that's looking. It is on black and white, so it's not completely clear to see, but I am happy with how that looks. Now, I do want to get some sprinkly bits in as well. So let's leave these pieces out. But before we do that, let's get the box of goodies out. I can't fit it all on the screen, sorry. So let's check the stickers first, and then the ephemera. So I don't think we're going to use a doodle pop on this one, purely because none of them really go. We will use some sprinkles. So let's have a look what we want to use. Probably nothing there. Best day ever, because every day at Disney is the best day ever, as far as I'm concerned. I love that, my favourite character. Oh boy, that's quite fun. So I'm just basically going to dot a few bits and bobs here and there. Pop a little word phrase on there to bring the blue down. Now the blue is different to the blue I've done, but I am cool with that. It's not a problem. The gang's all here because although all the characters aren't there, all of my gang's there. Well, they're not actually because Chris isn't there, but this was before I was with Chris, so that explains that. Then I would like to get a yellow one in, so we'll have Unforgettable. Let's just double check the mini icon stickers. It doesn't really need too much, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do with this collection, because there is so many awesome embellishments, I might, excuse me as well, I've still got a bit of a cold. I might do a bit of a sticker and die cut sneeze layout, where I just use a ton of embellishments. Okie dokie. So I don't think it's going to need much more, guys. I know this is me saying that, but you are at the right channel. Sometimes you don't need it all. Okie doke, let's get a few stars in here. And I am using the sprinkle stars from the collection, so the star attraction. I'm just gonna, fortunately, and time to fess up, I have ordered 3 more packs of them. Because I just knew that they just wouldn't last, and look, I've used so many already. Then let's get a few Mickey heads on here. Peel the backing off. The front side of them, I don't know if you can see now on the screen, they are frosted. So there isn't a coating on there. So let's put one there. Now I did want to get some flare in because Theme Park Days from Dotty About Flair coordinates with this collection awesomely because it's blue, red, yellow and white. And so it coordinates with, oh, I tell a lie, there is a film on both sides. I've just took it off that one. And it goes with Photoplay collection and that, but I don't think I'm going to have room for flare, which is shocking from me. But that's okay. So I've got a bit of excess there, but it'll dry. And then let's pop another red one up there. Nearly done. There we go. So I'm going to pop that sort of in the crosses area. So they are the Bramble Fox goodies. And I'm probably not going to use those ones from Scrapping Reflections. So this layout, let's be honest, it's turned out nothing like the inspiration from Missy. But you know what? That's what I was inspired by. And that's where my thought process began. So she certainly gave me the inspiration. Thank you, Missy. And I took it my own way, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. Now, I do have these Doodlebug sprinkles, which are not from this collection. These are from the I Heart Travel collection. And I just want to bring in, I just love camera embellishments. They work with anything. So I'm going to bring in a couple of those here and there. And I'm going to call it almost done. I'm going to put a few, because it is Mixed Media Frenzy after all. So I'm going to bring in a few sprinkles, just all over. And this is using Shimmer's Vibes. What's it called? Before Dawn? Yeah. And that's going to do it. There is my layout for my first ever time playing along with Mixed Media Frenzy. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. There will be links down below for everybody else playing along with this awesome series. You've got all your regulars and I think some new people, and it's just an awesome bunch of people. Rebecca Moore, Kathy, I can't even begin to name everybody because everybody's awesome. Rebecca Lockhart. Oh, just so many. So do check out all the links down below. And thank you so much for hopping along to my channel today. I will hopefully be back for Mixed Media Frenzy next month. And I will be back later on for today's 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's and Scraptember. And that is also for Pink Fresh Friday. So thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.